So if you remember on the last Absolute Carnage Symbiote of Vengeance video, I stated that I had lost the final footage of the custom being finished. Well, it turns out not only do I have this footage right here that you're seeing of me going through like the work in progress stage and showing in different detailed areas and so on and so forth, but I actually have the articulation segment and everything. So I thought I'd post this video so that you guys could see a little bit more of this custom. So to mix it up a little bit, I'm not going to do the generic, hey, this is the details and this is what, because I did that in the last two videos, right? What I'm going to do is tell you a little bit about the character. So for the people that are completely unaware of this character, try to ignore the fluff on my finger. That's due to wiping the figure down for dust before I send it out. So, back to the character's bio, basically. This is Absolute Carnage, but when he acquires a Ghost Rider Codex. A Codex is basically a little piece of symbiote that stays in the host that is attached to the spinal cord. And basically, Absolute Carnage is going round and ripping out the spine of his victim and eating it. Once he has consumed it, basically he gets like a power off, right? Altered Beast reference. Oh, the night. Anyways, so once Carnage has consumed a codex, he gains a small portion of their powers. Doesn't matter what it is, he gains like a little percentage. So in this case, he eats a Ghost Rider and gains the power of a Spirit of Vengeance. Now, does it make sense? No, it's comic book logic. None of it makes sense. But it definitely falls into the rule of cool. You combine a symbiote with a Ghost Rider and you get this absolutely amazing looking character. Like, let's be honest, the Symbiote of Vengeance is probably one of the better, in my opinion, versions of a symbiote design. There's a lot of really great symbiote designs out there, you know, War of Realms Venom, Marvel vs. Capcom Venom, this guy, Symbiote of Vengeance. You've got the Absolute Carnage standard design, you've got Superior Venom. Like, these are top symbiote designs, Anti-Venom. They all share very similar traits though, if you think about it. Spiky boys, you know, you got the Anti-Venom, that's a big spiky boy. Then you've got, well, depending on what you look at, and then you've got, you know, Absolute Carnage, lanky. Again, you can have Anti-Venom with lankiness, and it makes them a little bit more creepy, makes the design a little bit more interesting. And then you can go the complete opposite way, where Superior Venom is just so disproportional that it makes his design legendary. War of Realms, he's got like the ribcage, very similar to this design, but it's very, again, deformed, and it looks really, really cool when they start messing with proportions like that. Now, I do have to talk about this on the articulation segment. You can see that the ribcage has jammed under that articulation point. Now, I did tell the customer about this before he made the purchase on the custom, because originally this was a made to sell. And it was in a very work in progress stage. This was already occurring. The customer was completely and utterly aware of it. And all it is when you overextend the articulation of the torso, because it has tons of range, because it's been cut out so heavily, what ends up happening is the ribcage gets stuck under the articulation points and you have to pop it back. And all that is just don't overextend it. You know, other than that, the articulation works great. Also, you probably could see a lot of green stuff and painting errors. Obviously, that was completely addressed, as you can see here. A lot of touch-ups, a lot of second amendments due to the fact that, you know, when I was articulating it, I was finding errors in the video footage, and then I went back and redid it and so on. I do that a lot. He's now got the nice glossy coat on him. You know, the sealer that makes it a little bit more symbiote-esque. It smooths down a lot of the paint applications and really kind of just makes it feel a little bit more factory when it's in your hand. So, it's that time of the video again, where I'd like to thank my beautiful Patreon members, the Patriots of Symbiote Seeker. You guys are legendary, and as I say each and every video, thank you. Thank you so much for just supporting me, and just believing in my work. And it just means a lot. It really does. I know I say it every video, and I will continue to say it each and every video because it genuinely means so much to me. And I just want to say an extra thank you to the Soul Silver members and to the viewer at home. If you'd like to support me and see my work in progress and all the behind the scene goodies, and check out the Patreon, link in the description below. The first month is free. I hope to see you there. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.